This episode is all about innovating and streamlining processes.
Welcome to Business Innovators Radio, featuring industry influencers and trendsetters sharing proven strategies to help you build a better life right now.
Welcome to the program. I'm Mark Imperial. This is a special series all about growing your business with maximum profits with my esteemed guest expert, Sergio Decesare. And Sergio is a man of many distinctions. He's a best-selling author featured in the book Elite Business Leaders, which hit #1 on Amazon in multiple categories. He's also a certified profit and growth expert, a certified value builder, a profit acceleration expert, a certified business coach, and certified magnetic mind coach. And he's also a business broker in Florida. Sergio, welcome to the program.
Hey, Mark, glad to be here. Thank you.
So this is all about innovating and streamlining processes. So Sergio, tell us why that is so important in business.
So important. So why is it so important? Because here's the deal. Most business owners get the impression that they're going to make their profit, on the price on what they sell. And you've heard me mention this in previous episodes. It's not the price. It's how fast can you execute that sale and move on to the next sale. That's where innovations and streamlining comes in. Also, if the owner isn't there, can this operation still function without him? If it can, that's great. That's a business. If it can't, we got to have some discussions because that's not a business that's leaning more toward a job. And we don't want any businesses that are based in any one particular person or personality in that business.
Is that a pretty common problem that you find? People overlook the fact that they are the business?
It is. It's a very common problem. Matter of fact, it reminds me of a customer I had a couple of years back where he was selling bunch of blinds, if you've heard of the franchise. He called me up because he was saying, I can't be doing this forever. I'm the guy driving around the van, working from the house, installing, doing all this stuff. So he spent a couple of years with me. We got him a showroom, got some people who install for him, got some salespeople under him. And at the time we met, he was probably a $300,000 business just based on income, on revenues. By the time we were done and we turned around and sold his business, I actually sold his business. We sold it for $1.75 million. That was all based on innovations, streamlining, and basically pulling him out of the business.
All right, I can see the big picture now. So you really helped him turn it from a job where he's the business into systems and processes. So what does that look like, Sergio? How do you go in there? Give us a 10,000-foot view of how you go in there and help them identify everything and systemize everything.
Well, I want my clients to be owners, not operators, and there's a big difference. So like I said, we go in there. If 9 times out of 10, you know what the bottleneck is? It's the owner.
The owner.
It's the owner. And that's where we start. Do they have an operations manual? I don't believe in managing people. I mean, I worked with another business. They went from 2 million to 10 million in 3 years. I did nothing with marketing. This was all innovations and processes. Nobody's micromanaging anybody, right? There's an operations manual. If the owner's not there, it keeps functioning. So, we got to get the owner out of the business. We got to have everything streamlined. Like I said, I don't believe in managing people. I believe in managing processes. If the process is laid out properly, I can hand the manual to a monkey and things will work out just fine.
So Sergio, I got to ask, you had an IT business that you sold and exited from. Did you happen to make any of these mistakes yourself? Tell us about your experience in that.
I made every possible mistake that business owners can make in that business, but my learning curve was steep and I took the bull by the horns because let me tell you, there's nothing more frustrating than doing something you love for money and now you don't love it anymore. I was getting burned out like most business owners. They're burned out. They're working too many hours. They're dealing with employee problems. They're working on holidays, weekends, whatever. And they don't seem to get some traction at any point in time. they're coming to me going, I don't understand. I'm working harder. We're charging more. Okay. But there's not any more money in my account. So, we have to start looking at a lot of different things. In the previous episodes, kind of talked about some of those things.
When business owners are the bottlenecks and they feel like they're doing everything themselves, what is the fear of putting people in place? Is it the money?
It's control. They want control. And if, yeah, there's fear. There's fear that somebody's going to steal from them. There's fear that their reputation's on the line. But if you train your people properly, none of that other stuff should really matter. And there are ways to vet people that you want to hire. I mean, we look at today's day and age, and, wages are supposed to be going up. And I can tell you in certain towns, like in my town, the wages aren't really going up now. They're going down. Why? Because business owners got tired of paying more for people that weren't doing the job any better. Well, that's not an employee problem. That's the owner's problem for lack of training, lack of a manual, lack of understanding of what their job description is. Too many times I have owners, business owners, who want to hire for one position, but they expect the employee to do 3-4 different things.
For business owners listening who would love your help in systemizing and streamlining their business and helping them with innovation, how can they find you, connect with you, and learn more?
That's the easy part, Mark. They can call me at 239-580-7408. They can email me at Sergio, that's Sergio, at maxbusinessprofits, plural.com, where they can go straight to my website. They can reach me there and get to know me a little bit better on the website, and that's maxbusinessprofits.com.
Sergio, this has been terrific. I really appreciate you sharing with my audience, and I wish you continued success for you, your system, and for your clients.
Thanks so much, Mark. Always a pleasure to be with you.
That was Sergio Decesare. He's the founder of Max Business Profits and the creator of the Max Business Profits Business Alchemy System. That's all for now. I'm Mark Imperial. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you on the next episode.